Hello YouTube and welcome back to another Honkai Star Rail video. Today we are continuing off where we last left off in the Trailblaze Continuance. We are going to be pushing forth in the crown of the Mundane and Divine. And this is the second half of the new Trailblaze Continuance as part of version 1.6 titled Mundane Troubles. So right after the events of meeting Ron May, fighting the bug and everything, and discovering her little cute little sesame bean paste creatures and whatnot. Yeah. So this is the aftermath of what happened, and yeah, we also got a glimpse of the marvelous, magnificent daddy doctor ratio in the last episode as well. So I think I don't know if we're gonna see him more this time around. I think it'd be pretty cool if we could. But yeah, let's see what Asta has to say about Rame's departure. Cause yeah, we gotta mention that to her. So, where is that? Alright, it's in the main area. So we're gonna head there then.
All remains as it did yesterday.
Indeed it does. Alright. Is Asta not here? I'll go let Herda know. You guys might notice I sound a bit nasally. I'm still a bit sick as I'm recording this, so yeah. Do bear with me for this one. Welcome, new friend. What an honor to see you here. Looks like my importance in this chat is now downgraded by 1. Looks like my importance in this chat is now downgraded by 1. This chat feels like deja vu. The ID here looks familiar. Say, your ID, Rich Know It, seems familiar. Are you perhaps related to Richard Know-It-All? So you knew of the handle I used before that account got nuked. Looks like you're chronically online. Okay. Let's get back to the topic. How do we deal with the situation? Accountability. Accountability must be held. What's wrong? What accountability? So you still didn't know? Oh, this is a video?
Heritor Newsflash. Good evening, Madam Herta
Ooh.
fans. This is an urgent broadcast. The great Madam Herta, member 83 of the Genius Society, has been targeted in an attack at the space station. Her current whereabouts are unknown, with no group having stepped forward to claim responsibility. Many characters are upset at the ineptitude of upper management, having issued strong protest and condemnation.
Oh god. Oh, we can play it back? Okay, maybe later. I did not expect to get scared by that. Just look at this. They're walking all over us, positively assaulting Madame Herta at this rate. Yeah, right. And the management of this space station is for real so scrappy. Okay. I cannot read fast. We're just gonna wait for everything to blow by for a bit. Alright, there you go. Alright. Just look at this. They're walking all over us, positively assaulting Madame Herta at this rate. Yeah, right. And the management of this space station is for real so crappy. The Legion incident aside, how could they allow Madame Herta to be attacked on our own turf? Just what is going on? I really hate these imbecilic pests sit in high places and do nothing. But when all is said and done, after the Legion crisis, the space station has done a good job in revitalizing and rebuilding. You got a point. Those are two different kettles of fish. Besides, they were never that competent to begin with. That's more like it. Aren't you jumping ahead? You're right. Isn't the main focus Herta's safety? Let's not poke our noses into other people's business. Isn't that Asta's job? Our job is to sit here and judge the quality of their work. As for how to get things done, that's for them to worry about. You sure have some bizarre reasoning, but you're spitting facts here. You're absolutely right, bro. Rich know-it-all. You spoke my mind. Okay. Comrades, what is our goal? To rid ourselves of all imbecilic pests. Good, you passed. Alright. So, Herta was attacked. Anyways, let's go to her office to see what's going on. Okay. A bit worried. Never mind that. Very worried now. What on earth is going on with her though? Oh, Jesus. Huh? What happened? Did we just get knocked out or something?
Mr. Scrollum, this was a premeditated attack.
Oh, that's Asta.
Conclusion. Their target was the space station, but their strategies are still unknown to us.
That's right. Which is precisely why we need him.
Hello, Ratio.
The last to lay eyes on Herta's puppet before the attack was him.
Ooh. Ooh, the way he stared.
And you are?
This is Dr. Ratio of the Intelligentsia Guild, a delegate from the IPC.
Damn.
He's only just woken up, dazed. He may need pointers.
And of course, the mute.
Ah, we cross paths again. Do you remember me? Of course. Why would you? Memory is such a fickle thing, after all.
Damn. Okay, I was not expecting to see Ratio this fast. Hi, Dr. Ratio. Toro's hair.
Mr. Trailblazer, you must have many questions.
And
Please
Scrollum
be
as
patient.
well. Hey,
Asta will
yo.
explain it all to you.
Alright. Go ahead.
You probably know the gist of things already. A few system hours ago, one of Madame Herta's puppets was attacked by an unknown perpetrator. We don't know the location of the puppet, and we can't pinpoint its signal.
What about the other puppets? There was no surveillance. Where's her right now?
She's away on a visit. This issue didn't seem to trouble her much.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. That's a good thing, I guess.
She received an invitation from the IPC before the attack occurred.
Oh.
Ah, the technology department. Charming little place, isn't it? Madame Yabuli does possess some semblance of competence, but her subordinates? Oof. Oh, they're a riot. Brimming with enthusiasm, yet utterly devoid of intellect. It's as if evolution halted prematurely for them.
Damn. Okay.
They want to start some new collaborations with Herta, and have graciously extended an invite for me to play the role of science consultant. It's delightfully amusing. I can't wait to witness firsthand how these geniuses from the so-called Super Smart Club squander the IPC's vast resources.
Uh-huh.
However, this attack was timed a little too well. I can't help but wonder if someone leaked this information, and the attackers seized the opportunity. Herta's aloof response to these juvenile provocations? Almost as intriguing. What a delightful little puzzle.
I'm not speaking much because I just want to hear his voice, and holy, it is sending me.
I've
Goddamn.
long heard that you're one of the best researchers in the guild, Dr. Ratio. We are honored to have your assistance.
Please. I'm getting him for
Save
free
your
too.
flattery. Time is hardly a luxury we can squander. To debate the merits of mere mortals in the company of an actual genius? Quite the paradox, if you ask me.
Damn. He's arrogant. I like it. He's arrogant, but he has... what's the word for it? He has... what on earth is it called? My memory is bad. He's arrogant, but boy oh boy does he... Like, he can back it up, you know. Like, his intelligence can back it up and everything, so... Damn. Ah, damn. Yes, I'm down bad. You guys know this already. I see hot pen, I fluster. But anyways, why isn't he wearing that alabaster head that he was wearing like 2 minutes ago? I just realized. I was staring at his pretty face for so long.
Excuse me,
Ooh.
you. Tell me, what were you doing the last time you saw that puppet?
Probably running errands for Herta. Listening to Asta complain. Walking the dog with Arlen. Probably running errands for Herta. We do that all the time.
Don't play the fool. Think.
Okay.
I think I was.
I think I was. Oh? Some system hours ago.
Oh, right. I need your help with something else. That curio's gone missing, and I can't just forget about it. Go find it for me when you have the time. I'm sure you can manage that, can't you? Let me describe it again in case you forgot. It's alive, but it doesn't have a body.
Okay. Okay, for those of you guys on YouTube, you might be seeing this as different. You might be seeing this as two separate videos that came out in two different points of time, that are no doubt inextricably linked to one another because it is a continuation of story. I would like to resurface the fact that my memory is quite shoddy, and as a result, I have a bit of trouble trying to. Yeah, I have a bit of a trouble trying to remember things, you know, that I've done in the past. So, yeah, I think recording the previous part was probably at least 2 weeks ago, if not 1 week ago. So my memory is genuinely quite bad. I do not remember if this is linked to the previous half. I can remember some details, but not a lot. So hopefully, you know, that won't affect too much in my immersion of the story. But anyways, let's continue. Just felt like I should put that out there.
Send me a signal when you see traces of it.
All right. And
I think she mentioned something important, but I can't remember.
yeah, neither can I.
If only there were some hints, then maybe.
Anyway, keep up the good work. I need to go out for a bit. Go ask Asta if you want someone to help you.
Okay. Gotcha.
My memory is kind of hazy. What did I do after that?
Herda.
Let me describe it again in case you forgot. It's alive, but it doesn't have a body. Send
Okay.
me a signal when you see traces of it.
Okay.
I think she mentioned if only there were some hints.
Anyway, keep up the good work.
Alright, so through the memory bubble. Oh, there's a memory bubble. So I assume this is. We can't exit this place. Okay, it's a special story place. Gotcha. Listen.
Hey, what brings you here, Rich? It's been so long.
Oh,
I'm not that wonderful. I'm just okay.
so that's Richard Know-It-All.
It's all taken care of. As long as the money's there, it's all good.
Okay.
Here's the account you asked for. It's legit and secure, allowing you to connect straight to the intranet.
Sure. Can I help you with something?
Oh, you flatter me. I'm just a peddler doing a little business on the side.
Aha.
Small scale. Best left under the table. But if you ever make it big in the guild, don't forget your humble friend, okay?
Again? How many times has it been? You're really pushing my buttons.
These two aren't making any sense. This is so weird.
Kind of is, yeah. Alright, what is this? Memory. Huda assigned me to find a certain lost curio that has very abstract traits. It seems that I may need Asta's help. Okay. Enter the related memory.
This is what I recall before I met Herda, but I can't remember some of the details. Let me try to remember the conversation with Asta.
Why don't we ask Asta then? Explore the related memory bubble, Asta's troubles. Alright. Let's go.
A curio that's alive but doesn't have a body.
Huh.
Sorry, but nothing comes to mind.
That's okay.
Maybe the researchers at the Departments of Ecology or Insight may have an idea?
Hmm.
Hinkle and are around here somewhere. I'd suggest you ask them about it.
Okay.
Asta seems to have mentioned two names. Two researchers from the Departments of Ecology and Insight.
Okay. Okay, so that's just to help us.
A curio that's alive. Maybe the Hinkle and...
Alright. I should really stop talking to more people. Thinking that it would help, but not really. Alright. Can I talk to you? No. Well, what about you? Listen.
I saw it. I saw that person disappear. They vanished right before my eyes. Just like that. Snap. It was so quick. No traces left. Not even bones.
Ooh.
What do we do? It sounds like he's telling the truth.
Sounds like a ghost story of sorts.
Whatever. Just let the professionals deal with it. Did you finish your work?
Okay. Interesting. Do you have anything for us? Listen.
I'm gonna tell you something. Make sure you don't tell anyone else.
Aha.
Of course. My lips are sealed. Not a word to anyone.
The multiple disappearances? They're all for real.
Ooh. Okay, so there's a disappearances case.
Shh, why are you being so loud? Do you want to disappear too?
Okay, that's a bit sus. Alright, so there's some disappearance case occurring in the space station. Nobody knows why it's occurring though. Interesting.
It's been so long and there's still no response.
Aha.
There's something fishy going on. How come they haven't recovered anything? I don't believe it. They're hiding something.
Okay.
Those managers are useless.
Okay. Good to know. What about you, Esther?
I say, what a wonderfully intelligent-looking young lady.
All right. Just cut the pleasantries and tell me how it's going.
No need to be modest. At my age, you get a feel for intelligence. Though I confess I did hear someone say you were the shining star of the Department of Insight.
Oh.
I have faith in your abilities. So, how about my offer? Why not come with me after this is done?
That's sus.
See this material here? People are so inconsiderate. How's someone like me supposed to make out the small print? I'm not getting any younger, and my eyesight is failing. Do you think you can...
Sure thing. Anyway, keep your eyes peeled. I'll be bringing you something big soon.
Uh-huh.
It's happening again. The words in my memory are all jumbled up.
Yeah. Did that add anything? No. Okay. Cool. That conversation just seemed a tiny bit sus, if you ask me. Anyways, let's see. Before talking to Hinkle, can I talk to you? Nope. Alright, so it's just Hinkle then.
Those despicable villains are distorting the truth online.
What do you mean?
If I discover who's behind this, they're gonna wish they'd never crossed me.
Ask for clues about the lost curio.
A curio that's alive but doesn't have a body? Isn't that just a jinx?
Huh. Jinx?
Oh, nowadays people call them wubbaboos?
Oh. A wubbaboo, that doesn't sound right.
Well, I might be the Department of Ecology head, but I'm not the most knowledgeable person when it comes to curios.
Fair enough.
Adler would be of more help, but he's been investigating some paranormal phenomena.
Boy. One of my least favorite daily missions, Adler. So not only do I have to find a curio, I have to find a person too?
I must say, it's a little embarrassing for the space station to be in such disarray while guests are visiting.
Indeed.
We've been through a huge crisis and are still recovering. But there are some who are trying to exploit the chaos to agitate the workforce. People are growing more and more distrustful of the management here. It's probably turned into a big headache for Asta too.
I see. Okay.
Never mind, I shouldn't be telling you this. It's something that we researchers need to resolve ourselves. Pretend I didn't say anything.
No.
Adler. Right. Then I ran into Arlen. Adler was with them.
Cognition chasm, confidence crisis. We've been through a huge crisis and are still recovering, but there's some people who are trying to... Oh, okay, yeah. Interesting. Memory exploration. Explore your memories and obtain crucial clues that involve cognition chasms. through conducting key conversations with characters. Collect enough cognition chasms to exculpate yourself. In memory sorting, the fragmented information you recall as you explore your memories will be promptly recorded and updated, which can help you reconstruct the entire timeline. Gotcha. Oh, whoops. Hold on.
Was that...
Hi, Vesty. Welcome. Alright. Where is this? Alright, Henkel is troubled by the confidence crisis within the space station. We had a brief chat and she speculated that what Herta is looking for is a Wubbaboo. But this isn't certain yet. In the end, Henkel recommended me to look for Adler. Apparently he's the person who knows the most about curios in the Department of Ecology. Interesting. Alright. Well, I believe that's everything here, so let us enter the related memory.
Adler was with Arlen. They were involved in some sort of incident.
Please don't tell me Arlen is helping Adler find out all of those paranormal stories. Are you just gonna stream too? Hey yo. Alright, we're gonna explore the related memory Arlen's investigation.
What? He went to the scene alone with Peppy? How could you let him?
You know, please, the way that they got the VAs to actually voice Trailblaze almost all the way throughout is so sexy. It is, actually. Yeah, you're right. It is. Kayla, stand for real, for real. Alright. Peppy.
Calm down, Brother Arlen. I know you're upset.
Don't tell me Adler went off with Peppy. What are you people up to?
We're walking the dog.
Oh. Well, that's fine.
We're having a walk.
So is the dog the security department member or Peppy? Yeah, can you get your story straight first?
Like I said, we're walking the dog.
Yeah, no, that's sus. Tell me, Arlen.
So I'm the dog?
Yeah, no, clearly we are the dog. Yes, so true, so true.
They seem to be hiding something.
Yeah, that it's very sus.
Is there something you need?
I'm looking for Adler. I was about to say I need a leash, a collar, and yeah. Alright, I'm looking for Adler.
Oh, really? What a coincidence. We're looking for him too.
Yeah.
That kid's so brave, running straight to the scene on his own.
Yeah. Adler is a nut job. I really do not like doing his daily mission. The scene of what? Is he in danger? Aren't you supposed to be walking the dog?
Yes. Well, Peppy isn't here, you see.
Yeah. We figured that from the start.
Brother Arlen, I can't keep this up anymore.
Oh.
Can you leave the talking to me next time?
Ah, boy. Is there a problem?
Let's walk and talk.
All right. Sure.
Why are you looking for Adler? A lost curio. I see. He'll be able to help.
Really? Interesting. I assume we can't use the map. Oh, we can. Okay. Well, at least it's telling me which way is the right way to go. I ran into Arlen on my way to find Adler. He seems to be looking for Adler too, so I decided to go with him. Alright. Let's go then.
Careful. The fragmentum in this area is very unstable.
Uh-huh. Okay. You don't seem to be bothering me, but why not? Oh, that's bad. Oh. Oh well. Alright.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Indeed we will. Alright, continuing on where we last left off. Space anchor. Oh.
Over there.
Atlas with a fragmentum.
As I thought, he's in trouble. Let's go.
Alright. Is it just me? I don't really like Adler that much. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I find this daily mission absurdly annoying to do. Maybe it is just me. I don't know. Yeah. Alright. Continuing on. This should do the trick. Alright, with Gucci.
Peppy, are you okay?
Yes, the main concern is always Peppy. So cute. Are you really the one who knows the most about curios?
That's me. What's up?
Oh, you sound like that? Damn, okay.
He wants to ask you something about curios.
Yep, indeed I do.
I'll leave you to it. Adler, Peppy's in your hands now. Oh, about that investigation I asked for.
What investigation?
Don't worry. I think I figured something out. Catch you later.
Damn. Okay. Well, it seems like I can't really bully Adler that much.
I figured you'd come to me to uncover the truth.
Yeah, of course.
I'm sorry. The situation is very delicate. I can't say anything except that it's a secret mission.
Mm-hmm. About...
Just as I thought. I vaguely remember that Arlen said more. It's related to the thing I forgot.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. Using cognition chasm might help you restore hazy memories. Oh, okay. The cognition chasms currently collected are insufficient to restore hazy memories. Please collect more. Interesting, okay. Adler.
So, which curio do you want to know about?
One that has no body but is alive.
That's all you got? Too abstract.
That's all Herta said.
Well, there's beauty in the abstract, I guess. Have you asked the Department of Ecology head?
She said it might be a wababoo.
Huh. She's not wrong. But that doesn't feel entirely right either.
Mm-hmm. I heard something like that also exists in the...
What did I say?
I have no clue.
Huh. Now that you mention it, I have a wild hypothesis, but it needs verifying. Let's call it a day. Wait for me. I'll be in touch.
Adler seems to have gotten a lead, but what was the information I forgot? And from whom?
Oh, okay. That cut everything off. Due to the presence of certain hazy memories, some content will appear as in conversations as you explore your memories. Using cognition chasm has a chance of restoring relevant hazy memories.
Let's go over it from the start. I may have overlooked something. Right. Asta mentioned another name.
Okay. Adler was saved by us when he was attacked. I stated our purpose, and he seemed to have an epiphany from my words. I think I understood something from the words of someone Asta mentioned before. Is there anything else we can see? Okay, use cognition chasm. Maybe something will reveal itself. Still insufficient? Alright. Then I guess we have no other choice. We gotta proceed forward. Enter the related memory.
My memories of Arlen and Adler are hazy. I need to remember the other person Asta mentioned.
Yep. Explore the related memory Asta's troubles. Okay, so we can return to previous memories as well. That's good. Alright. Recall once more the content of your conversation with Asta.
A curio that's alive but doesn't have a body. Sorry, but nothing comes to mind.
Using cognition chasm might help you restore hazy memories. Okay, so we can use this now. You recall more missing memories.
How's it going? Did you find the information you're after?
I haven't made any progress yet.
I see. Is that what Hinkle and think? At least that counts as a lead.
Oh, who's that other person?
See? My researchers are pretty outstanding.
Huh? I heard you're in a bit of trouble. You seem a little anxious.
Just business as usual. Nothing to worry about. After the Legion's invasion, the space station has been under constant scrutiny. Physical damage can be easily repaired, but it takes a long time to heal the wounds in people's hearts.
Yeah.
Some researchers have been questioning the management and security of the space station ever since the invasion. Things had settled down a bit with the reconstruction efforts, but the researchers' disappearances have rattled them again.
I see. So that's what they're on about. Researchers' disappearances?
Yes. 4 researchers have inexplicably disappeared in a matter of days. No exit logs, no traces. Vanished.
Damn, okay.
People were just starting to regain their footing after the catastrophe. I didn't want panic to spread, so I suppressed the reports and told the security department to investigate in secret.
So that's what Arlen is investigating. Interesting.
However, as you can see, it's hard to keep secrets in a sardine can like this.
Indeed.
Rebuilding trust is harder than establishing it in the first place. I'm concerned someone's pulling strings to sway public opinion.
Fair enough.
Anyway, the most important thing is to get to the bottom of the disappearances.
Yeah, definitely. Do you need my help?
That's okay, but thank you for the offer. Aren't you helping Madame Herta with something already?
Yeah, we are. That's
by
fine.
the way, I heard about the thing mentioned, and I'll look into it too. I'll find a way to solve the problem for the space station.
Huh.
So I did consult someone else other than Hinkle. The only thing I remember is that they're from the Department of Insight.
Okay.
The other person should be from the Department of Insight. I need to remember who it is.
So we've obtained a new cognition chasm. Researcher's disappearance. Okay. Gotcha. Find the Insight researcher who's talking to
The
themselves.
other person should be from the Department of Insight. I need to remember who it is.
Herta's assignment. Okay.
Identifying that person is crucial. It could be the key to making sense of everything.
Oh, it's the 2 of them. Okay. So it circles back. Okay. Arlen was secretly investigating something. So after saving Adler, I tried to get to the bottom of it, but he seemed to be hiding something. I guess this has something to do with the missing researchers that Asta mentioned before. Okay, is there anything new? Okay, so the confidence crisis Hinkle mentioned concerned me a little. Asta and I chatted about this topic, and I unexpectedly learned that there has been a series of researchers' disappearances on the space station recently. But I keep feeling like something has slipped between the cracks. I should ask if anyone from the Department of Insight has also sought any clues regarding missing curios. Okay. Alright, so it's probably one of them.
Hey, what brings you here, Rich? It's been so long.
I'm not that wonderful. I'm just okay.
Okay.
It's all taken care of. As long as the money's there, it's all good. Here's the account you asked for. It's legit and secure, allowing you to connect straight to the intranet.
Sure. Can I help you with something?
Oh, you flatter me. I'm just a peddler doing a little business on the side. Small scale. Best left under the table. But if you ever make it big in the guild, don't forget your humble friend, okay?
Again? How many times has it been? You're really pushing my buttons.
Lamau.
Here too. My memories are just a jumbled mess of words.
Okay.
Did my memory piece together irrelevant information?
Who knows? Let's try to restore it.
Now I remember. The other person is Emily. She was at the base zone.
I see, okay.
What did Emily say?
Alright, so we're gonna head back there. Alright. Oh, so Emily was talking to Esther. Okay.
I say, what a wonderfully intelligent-looking young lady.
There you go.
I'm not that wonderful. I'm just okay.
No need to be modest. At my age, you get a feel for intelligence. Though I confess I did hear someone say you were the shining star of the Department of Insight.
Sure. Can I help you with something?
See this material here? People are so inconsiderate. How's someone like me supposed to make out the small print? I'm not getting any younger, and my eyesight is failing. Do you think you can...
Again? How many times has it been? You're really pushing my buttons.
Sorry if I can interrupt.
Oh, another smart-looking youngster. Wonderful. It's about time we had some new recruits.
Huh. Asta told you to find me? A curio that doesn't have a body but is alive. Isn't the Department of Ecology full of curio experts? That's got nothing to do with the Department of Insight. However, I've heard of such a species. A colleague who came back from a business trip said that the Cienjo Alliance has life forms like that.
Eh? Oh, Heliobi.
Don't get me wrong. I was merely relaying information. I didn't mean I'd help you. The atmosphere on the space station has been getting stranger lately. It's risky taking sides.
No, I understand. It's fine.
The Cienjo species Emily mentioned seems to be what inspired Adler.
Oh, I see. So cognition chasm, the Cienjo Alliance. Alright, gotcha.
The disappearances Asta mentioned are likely related to Arlen's investigations too.
Yeah, it definitely is. The disappearances.
Now I should be able to tie everything together.
Alright, cool. Let's see, what's new in here? Alright, so Adler was saved by us when he was attacked. I stated our purpose and he seemed to have an epiphany from my words. This should have something to do with the lifeform bearing similarities to the Cienjo Alliance mentioned by Emily from the Department of Insight. Arlen was secretly investigating something. So after saving Adler, I tried to get to the bottom of it, but he seemed to be hiding something. I guess this has something to do with the missing researchers that Asta mentioned before. Okay, so we're gonna enter...
The Cienjo species Emily mentioned seems to be what inspired Adler.
Yep. So we're gonna explore Arlen's investigation once more. Ah, perfect, you bring us right here. Alright, we're gonna go over everything with Arlen first.
I figured you'd come to me to uncover the truth.
Of course.
I'm sorry. The situation is very delicate. I can't say anything except that it's a secret mission.
That's fine. About...
Just as I thought. I vaguely remember that Arlen said more. It's related to the thing I forgot.
Using cognition chasm will help you restore hazy memories. Oh. Let's use the confidence crisis. Sorry, the researcher's disappearance. You recall more missing memories.
I'm sorry. The situation is very delicate. I can't say anything except that it's a secret mission.
About the researcher's disappearances?
How did you know?
We are everywhere.
I see. Could you also tell that Lady Asta was feeling the pressure?
Indeed. Have you found anything?
I'll be honest with you. It's been tough. The surveillance didn't capture anything regarding the researcher's disappearance.
I see.
There's only one clue. Adler observed that the automatic fire suppression system was momentarily activated around the time the disappearances occurred.
Huh, interesting.
That means that every victim's disappearance was accompanied by some inexplicable fire. When we made visits to the scenes, some of the witness testimonies seemed to agree with this.
Interesting, okay.
The words they used were spontaneous combustion of the human body.
Oh god. Cognition chasm obtained. Spontaneous human combustion. Nice.
I'm sorry. This situation is unique. I hope you can keep this a secret for me.
That's fine. We gotcha. Okay, I thought he would reveal a little bit more, but no. Alright, back to Adler.
Have you asked the Department of Ecology head?
Indeed we have. She said it might be a wubbaboo.
Huh. She's not wrong. But that doesn't feel entirely right either.
Yeah. I heard that something like that also exists in the Xianzhou Luofu.
What did I say?
Xianzhou. Using Cognition Chasm, Xianzhou Alliance. You recall more missing memories.
Huh. She's not wrong. But that doesn't feel entirely right either.
I heard something like that also exists in the Xianzhou Alliance.
Ah, that's right! They're called Heliobi. I guess you could say that Wubbaboos and Heliobi are sort of like cousins. Both are types of energy life form.
It's not tailed, is it?
Huh. Now that you mention it, I have a wild hypothesis, but it needs verifying. Let's call it a day. Wait for me. I'll be in touch.
Okay, gotcha.
Spontaneous combustion of the human body. That's most likely the truth.
Cognition Chasm Energy Life Form. Cool. Alright. So, Arlen was secretly investigating something, so after saving Adler, I tried to get to the bottom of it, but he seemed to be hiding something. I did some poking around, and sure enough, he was investigating the series of researchers' disappearances that Asta mentioned before. Now, with Adler's help, he discovered that every disappearance was accompanied by spontaneous human combustion. Interesting. Alright. Yeah. And the previous paragraph is also new. So Adler was saved by us when he was attacked. I stated our purpose, and he said that the Wubbaboos suspected by Hinkle of the Department of Ecology and the Heliobus that Emily of the Department of Insight heard about were both energy life forms, and he seemed to have some sort of revelation from them.
Let me remember my initial conversation with Herta, just in case.
Okay, so interrelated memory.
I need to go over it from the start. Starting with the conversation I had with Herta.
Alright. Explore Herta's assignment. Alright, nothing new.
Let me describe it again in case you forgot. It's alive, but it doesn't have a body.
Okay.
Send me a signal when you see traces of it.
Okay. And
I think she mentioned something important, but I can't remember. If only there were some hints, then maybe...
Using Cognition Chasm might help you restore hazy memories. Let's talk about energy life form. Recall more missing memories.
Let me describe it again in case you forgot. It's an energy life form. It's alive, but it doesn't have a body.
Okay.
Send me a signal when you see traces of it.
Interesting, okay. Energy life form?
That's not the point. I wouldn't be bothering with it if it didn't have something to do with the Genius Society.
Aha.
Anyway, keep up the good work. I need to go out for a bit. Go ask Asta if you want someone to help you.
Alright, gotcha. So Herta assigned us to find a Selenol's Curio, which is a kind of energy life form related to the Genius Society. So it seems like I may need Asta's help. Hinkle is troubled by the confidence crisis within the space station, and Asta must be under considerable pressure. There are currently similar energy life forms in the Xianzhou Alliance. A series of researcher disappearances, both energy life forms, spontaneous human combustion. Interesting. Herta assigned me to investigate energy life forms similar to Wubbaboos and Heliobi. The spontaneous human combustion occurring among the researchers is also a thorny problem. But Adler already seemed to have a bold conjecture. His intuition was very accurate, and it seemed that he was looking forward to something. So back to the present. Now that we've uncovered all the clues, back to the present. Alright.
I commend your stamina for recounting that interminable tale. You must be exhausted. My ears certainly are.
And my ears are never exhausted from hearing your voice, good sir.
So, to sum it up, the last time you laid eyes on Herta was in her office. She sent you on a wild goose chase for some trinket, the curio. After which you knew nothing else until Lady Asta contacted you.
Yep.
If that's the narrative you're sticking to, then indulge me. Who, pray tell, can substantiate this captivating drama?
Isn't Asta like right behind you? Herta?
A second-hand account. She wasn't at the scene. Hearsay hardly counts as compelling evidence, now does it?
That is true.
Affirmation. We can ask Herta herself.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you lace up those boots and start sprinting now, you might just catch the IPC shuttle in 4 system hours. But as it stands, not a single soul can corroborate his story.
Oh, boy.
Mr. Ratio, your style of questioning would seem to have a preconceived bias.
Mm-hmm.
Apologies. It's an unfortunate habit of mine. When one is immersed in academic research, skepticism comes far more naturally than belief.
Yeah, I don't blame you for that.
It is also the most efficient method, judging from my experience. Seeking answers with a negative hypothesis in mind is still valid research. It can still help us reach the truth.
Fair enough.
If he is truly innocent, he can clear his name with answers.
Okay. So what's happening? Oh.
Based on your story, you met with Herta because she specifically wanted you for an assignment.
Yes.
And the assignment involves a curio that doesn't even have a name. Herta's collection. An endless trove of trinkets and baubles. And yet, she singles out one nameless ordinary curio? It's hard for me to imagine she would treasure one curio so much.
Huh.
I doubt Herta is interested in the curio itself.
Ask again and see what happens.
Based on your story, you met with Herta because she specifically wanted you for an assignment.
Can I recall anything? Uh-huh. Genius Society member. Nope. Okay.
And the assignment involves a curio that doesn't even have a name.
Okay. Anything in here that would help? Nope, not really.
Herta's collection. An endless trove of trinkets and baubles. And yet, she singles out one nameless ordinary curio? It's hard for me to imagine she would treasure one curio so much.
Maybe, let's see. Can we use the Genius Society member one here?
The curio isn't the point.
There you go.
Herta was only addressing it because of its relation to the Genius Society.
Let's go.
I would imagine the curio is the creation of a genius. Affirmation. It holds some special meaning to Herta.
Alright.
Yes. That seems logically sound. Then you said you asked Asta for help with the lost curio.
Yep.
However, she decided to hold her tongue until now? So what's the story? Are you full of fanciful fiction? Or is Asta the one hoarding secrets like they're going out of style?
Conjecture. Asta chose to stay silent.
Alright.
Then you said, however,
Alright, so
what's
should
the
be
story?
this one.
Are you full of fanciful fiction? Or is Asta the one hoarding secrets like they're going out of style?
To be fair, I would say it's because of the confidence crisis that...
The space station has been very distrustful of its higher management, ever since the Antimatter Legion's invasion.
Yep.
Another severe incident would further intensify suspicion. and cause great internal strife.
Indeed.
Oh. So that explains why Lady Asta approved of my participation. After all, the Intelligentsia Guild's representative wouldn't be linked to the space station, but would still share the IPC's position.
Yep.
They wouldn't be partial to anyone, but would still act for the space station's benefit. Two birds with one stone. Researchers' disappearances, you say? Yes, I've heard the responsibility of sorting out that mess has been thrust upon Arlen, head of the security department. Clearly, though, it bears no connection to Herta's puppet being attacked.
Yep.
Cut the act. You're perfectly aware of the point I'm making.
Oh boy.
Correction. There may be a correlation.
Ask again.
Researchers' disappearances, you say? Yes, I've heard the responsibility of sorting out that mess has been thrust upon Arlen. Clearly, though, it bears no connection to Herta's puppet being attacked.
Let's try that last one.
You're perfectly aware of the point I'm making.
Huh. Spontaneous human combustion.
I remember now. Back then.
That's enough pretending. Please be quiet.
Oh boy.
Cut the act. You're perfectly aware of the point I'm making. Clearly, though, it bears no connection to Herta's puppet being attacked.
What if it's press defend?
I disagree. There should be evidence linking them together. If I review a certain record...
I see.
Clearly,
okay. So that helps you to...
Herta's puppet being attacked.
That helps you to remember everything. Gotcha. Okay, so spontaneous human combustion could be used here.
If I recall correctly, Asta said, one of Madame Herta's puppets was attacked by an unknown perpetrator. We don't know the location of the puppet, and we can't pinpoint its signal. Don't know the location. Isn't that the same as missing?
She did say that, but then what? You need to provide evidence to show incidents are linked.
There should be evidence. Arlen discovered something odd when he was investigating the disappearances. The space station's automatic fire suppression system was momentarily activated around the time the disappearances happened. Arlen mentioned that each victim disappeared due to spontaneous combustion.
Yep.
Huh. But there are no signs of a fire anywhere in the space station.
That's what's so odd about it. But this information has an additional layer of importance. This may not be direct evidence, but if the system also recorded the fire suppression system activating when the puppet was attacked, then there's ample evidence to indicate that these two cases are linked.
You go. Questioning ends.
If these two incidents were caused by the same person, then the suspicion put on you would decrease, provided that this fire suppression record does exist in the system.
We'll see in the main control room. Let's go. Huh? What was that?
Oh? She's here, she's here, she's here. Who? The big shot. Huh? Oh my god.
Harrider Newsflash. This is an urgent broadcast. I repeat, this is an urgent broadcast.
Oh?
News has finally emerged regarding the attack on Madame Herta. The Annihilation Gang has claimed responsibility for the incident and warned of further activity.
Oh,
the
boy.
Guild has expressed utmost condemnation.
Hello?
The gods of the starry skies have abandoned the world. They give no thought to
Wait,
the
you sound like
masses.
this?
Only the wounded savior can bathe the world in the firelight of destruction.
This is Guy Inferno.
Yet always there are cowards trying in vain to reject their favor and escape the wounds. Flee then. Flee as far as you can. No matter the distance, annihilation will find you.
I forgot if this guy's name is Guy Inferno. Also, he sounds like that? Hey, yo.
This is...
A declaration of war. And an announcement of what's to come. They have set their sights on you. The Legion's impact remains. And the Annihilation Gang is already paying a visit. It almost seems like this space station is more suited for the path of destruction than erudition.
Yeah, it would seem so too.
This Duke Inferno,
yeah, Duke Inferno, that's
is a
his
life
name.
form that hails from Fatora, a world long since destroyed. His race, the ever-burning fire demons, regard Nanook as their emperor and savior, but the Eon has never cast their gaze upon them.
A group of pitiful lunatics. I like Dr. Primitive's assessment of them. The value Nanook sees in the Annihilation Gang is perhaps far less than one might see in a child who deliberately broke a vase. The fire demons have a cruel temper and instinctively ignite and destroy items. Ifrit is particularly evil and cruel, even among his kin. The Everflame mansion he heads is even the arch-enemy of the Japella Brotherhood, despite both groups belonging to the Annihilation Gang.
Okay, Japella Brotherhood's name dropped. Let's go. Ifrit is particularly evil and cruel. Okay. Ifrit is a fire demon. Watch way too much Reincarnated as a slime to know that reference. The Everflame Mansion is the arch-enemy of the Japella Brotherhood, despite both groups belonging to the Annihilation Gang. So, did Kafka and the Stellaron Hunters essentially help the Everflame Mansion take over Japella? Or whatever that planet was, all the way back from that Celestial trailer. That trailer involving Kafka and the rest of Stellaron Hunters. Essentially, that point of time when they introduced Sam into the mix. Very interesting.
Japella Brotherhood. I've heard that name somewhere.
Yeah.
On the Stellaron Hunters wanted posters.
Yeah, the
they stand
Japella
accused of
Rebellion.
inciting
There you
the
go.
Japella Rebellion, the uprising that caused the downfall of the Brotherhood.
Yes, that was what I was referring to.
The Japella Palace crumbled in the scorching flames, and Ifrit's power has grown by the day ever since. Would you believe it would be merely a coincidence?
No, but also, goddamn, the amount of not foreshadowing, but forethought that they put into this is actually insane.
Something similar is about to happen here. Spontaneous combustion? For him, it's as routine as me finding fault in everything. The disappearance of researchers and the puppet were all part of the plan. And after that, that video will soon circulate. And this station's fate? Flames. Nothing but flames.
I see.
The destruction of trust.
I'm afraid more than trust will be destroyed here.
Yeah.
You need to start acting now if you want to survive. You, come with me.
Me? Just me?
You have a superior strategy? Pray tell, do we set the two of them loose, turning whispered fears into full-blown pandemonium?
No. Definitely not.
If we did that, we'd be at a disadvantage. I'll stay here and try to contain the news as best I can. Please, investigate the issue quickly.
Gotcha. Get Arlen's assistance. Seclusion zone. Is this a different part of the map? Oh no, we're still in the seclusion zone. Okay, cool.
This could serve you well.
Go to the space station. Gotcha. The main zone. Alright. Let's go.
All remains as
It
it
did
did yesterday.
Arlen. Not Peppy, I'm sorry. Arlen.
Not good. This is serious. The security department will do whatever we can to help you.
Yeah, it's us and Ratio.
A list of the missing researchers and their details.
Yep.
Sure, but the security department already combed through their backgrounds and personal relationships. We didn't find anything odd. The Annihilation Gang are a group of die-hard thugs. They might be attacking indiscriminately.
Or not. I have a feeling this is something to do with what Herta mentioned before. Or no, someone mentioned this before, but there's something called a phase flame of sorts. Not sure what that has to do with this, but that might be the curio that we're looking for?
A list of the missing researchers and their details.
Yeah.
Okay.
Take it. Remember these names. Find a friend who's tuned into the gossip around here and tell them you want to know the relationship between these people.
Gotcha. What do you have in mind?
I don't know. That depends on your friend.
Okay. A bit commanding and bossy, but sure. Pamela. It's been a while. Who is Pamela again? As usual, one pick. Oh, this person. One pick of Himiko for one piece of gossip. Quid pro quo. Can I put it on my tab? Only for you, 20% interest. For every 5 trades, you give me 1 more pick. So very like you. Now that's settled. Go ahead and tell me what you need. Forward missing researcher list. Help me find the connection between these people. Oh, how interesting. The disappearance has been a hot topic and the news is tightly controlled. Even I don't have a complete list. You're upset at management too? Why would I be? I'm just a small fry. I'll take any chance to slack off whenever I can. Those who love gossiping about the higher-ups just doesn't have enough things to do in their lives. It's the same people who randomly create their own expectations and then get disappointed when those aren't met. Nothing good will come out of hanging with them. You sure are enlightened. You seem to be pretty enlightened. You flatter me, but I'll still remember what you owe me. Don't worry. I'll get in touch if I have any news.
What else do you need me to do?
Take me to the one who knows the most about curios within the Department of Ecology, if you would be so kind.
He disappeared too.
Oh, Adler disappeared.
I didn't really notice at first. Adler's difficult to get a hold of at the best of times.
That's fair.
But it's been a few system hours, and I still can't reach him. Even the surveillance cameras can't find any trace.
Well, that's bad.
The last time I saw him was in the Master Control Zone. He was with Wen Sherling from the Department of Implement Arts.
I see.
Lead the way. You said Adler was on the verge of a discovery, yet couldn't confer his knowledge. Intriguing and frustrating, to say the least. If his disappearance is also related to the case here, then maybe he really did stumble upon something important.
Yep.
True. The keywords that got Adler thinking were energy life forms. Duke Inferno is also an energy life form. Coincidence?
Nope.
We need to investigate this.
Indeed we do. Alright. Tan Heng, I need your help. Oh, we're getting our boy. What is it? About Duke Inferno. Do you know the Duke Inferno Ifrit? From the Annihilation Gang? It's best not to get involved with him. The space station is in trouble. The space station's met with some trouble, and it has something to do with him. Alan will fill you in on the details. I want to know more about him. Understood. Wait for my contact. You be careful yourself. If the situation changes, notify us as soon as possible. Clue missing researcher list. Arlen compiled a list of victims during the investigation of the spontaneous human body combustion incidents. On the surface, these people have nothing in common with each other, but perceptive ones like Pamela still found subtle connections between them. Alright. Arlen?
I didn't really notice at first, but it's been a few system hours, and I still can't reach him. Even the surveillance cameras can't find any trace.
Mm-hmm.
The last time I saw him was in the Master Control Zone. He was with Wen Sherling from the Department of Implement Arts.
Alright, gotcha. So we're just going to find Wen Sherling now. Wen Sherling. I think that's how it's pronounced. I could be wrong. So I see. Okay. Oh, hello. Right, I forgot it too.
Jerk.
Oh, damn. Okay. Well, what's up?
Disappear. I don't ever want to see your face again.
What did Adler do to you? Who got you so upset?
Adler, he disappeared.
Yeah, we got that.
He's been acting really weird recently. Always researching stuff like spontaneous combustion, supernatural activities.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't even answer me when I speak to him. He was talking to himself.
Uh-huh.
What did he talk about?
He kept saying the word phrase.
So this has something to do with the phase flame that we're always hearing about.
Phrase.
We'll get him back.
Who said I want him back?
Alright, okay.
If you want to find him, he was reading this booklet the last time I saw him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know exactly what he's searching for, but I hope it can help you.
Oh, Pamela? Yo, you got something? Yep, but it's not what you expect. Go on. These victims and their interpersonal relationships don't seem to have any overlaps, but they've all posted pretty extreme comments against the management on the dark web and have a large number of supporters. What? I know this result will bring a lot of things to mind, but regrettably, it's the truth. Thanks. Oh boy. This is not looking good. Not at all.
Your countenance suggests tragedy.
Recount Pamela's findings.
So the researchers who disappeared were at the forefront of challenging management. Isn't that a curious puzzle piece?
Mm-hmm.
I finished browsing through this booklet while you were replying to messages. It recorded the lives of a few Genius Society members. I'd say it contains some interesting information.
Mm-hmm.
It's time to go back and chat with Lady Asta and Mr. Screwlum.
Alright. Oh, Banhung coming in with new messages. I think we only scratched the surface of this Ifrit. What happened? Ifrito. The fire demons of Fatora are ferocious and cruel by nature, but Ifrit easily rose to the position of clan leader. And even amongst the fire demons, his flame belongs to a special category. What do you mean? Someone got lazy. In many vicious incidents instigated by the Everflame Mansion... Alright, we're just gonna wait for all of that to play out. Nobody can ever type that fast. Alright. There you go. Okay, so in many vicious incidents instigated by the Everflame Mansion, I found similar eyewitness reports claiming that miscreants materialized from the Inferno. I speculate that Ifrit's flame may have inherited some ability other than burning, and that is related to his origin. I've heard of a flame with similar properties that was difficult to capture because it kept shifting between phases. There is not much information about it, only one line that catches the eye. Burns through worlds, leaving numerous scions of flames behind. Ifrit is perhaps one of its descendants, shifting between phases. That's all I have. The number of related records is limited. I'm not sure if that was useful to you, if that was helpful to you. Enough. It's enough. Thanks. That's good. Thank you, Dan Hung, coming in clutch of info. Alright. Clue phrase, clue booklet, clue dimension phrase. Phase. Clue phase. Clue phrase. When Shieling said Adler kept muttering the word phrase before he disappeared. Is it possible that it was some other word with a similar pronunciation, which is phase? We know that now. Clue booklet. The booklet Adler was reading up to his disappearance. It records the lives of a few Genius Society members. The content consists of quite a few pieces of interesting information. And dimension phasing flame. According to Tan Heng's speculation, Ifrit's flame may have abilities other than just burning. Moreover, there happens to be a kind of fire that can phase through dimensions and possesses similar properties. Burns through worlds, leaving numerous scions of flames behind. Gotcha. Alright.
Adler, he disappeared.
Yep, we know. Alright. So return to the seclusion zone and showcase the findings. Let's go. Back to the breeding ground. Super annoy. Ron May's creation. Wait, that's so cute. Oh, you all so cute. Warp Trotter. Sorry, we're fighting the Warp Trotter first. Trotter is important. Yeah, okay. Okay. Cool. That did nothing though, so we're good.
Heaven's surge. Rise. Embrace virtue. The beauty is eternal.
It's time.
That's fine, just don't propagate. Alright, never mind. I'm just gonna quickly take care of this, because it's gonna bug me if I don't. Haha, get it? Thank you. Everyone's dying. Dropping like flies. Absolutely lovely. Alright.
Consequences are mine to bear.
Nice. I love me a Warp Trotter. Back to Asta and Scroolum.
You're back.
Yes, we are.
I've been monitoring the dark web. I barely managed to stop the video from spreading. The incident hasn't grown any bigger, for now. How are things with you?
Less than promising. Or to use a different phrase, we're in deep trouble.
Yep.
We're running out of time. Let's retrace our steps and evaluate the situation. From the data we've collected, there are 3 avenues we can explore.
Mm-hmm. Delineation
First,
starts.
Adler's disappearance. He must have come across some vital information.
We can present the dimension phasing flame. Booklet.
I understand. So the answer is
tenuous connections. Enough of this nonsense.
Alright, thank you for that. Probably should have just gone through the whole thing first.
He must have come
My bad.
across some vital information. The next angle is what the victims have in common, distasteful as that discussion may be.
Yep.
Last is the abilities of Duke Inferno and the secret of spontaneous human combustion.
The link between the 3 is...
Ask again and see what happens.
First, Adler's disappearance. He must have come across some vital information.
Discussion.
Adler also.
You think that Adler's discovery drew the enemy's attention?
Possibly.
Indeed. And I already know what he found. First,
Alright.
Adler's disappearance.
So his is definitely the word
He must
phrase.
have come across some
The
vital
dimension
information.
phasing flame.
I understand. So the answer is
tenuous connections.
My bad.
First. The next angle is what the victims have in common. First,
So is it just the other one? The
Adler's
clue phrase?
I understand.
Okay, no, it's not. My bad. Okay.
First, the next angle is what the victims have in common. Distasteful as that discussion may be.
Discussion?
Distasteful discussion.
A mere glance at their background would indicate they share no commonalities.
Yep.
However, after browsing through their online records, you discovered they all wield influence on the space station's dark web.
Yep.
Lady Asta must know what this means. The next angle is what the last is the abilities of Duke Inferno and the secret of spontaneous human combustion.
Yep.
You probably already know about this.
Yep.
The fire demon of Fatora, the Duke of the Annihilation Gang. There is another secret with Ifrit.
Alright, so it's here. Gotcha.
Is the abilities of Duke Inferno. During prior unrest instigated by the Everflame Mansion, some testified to seeing miscreants materialize from the Inferno.
Aha.
The flickering tongues of Duke Inferno's fire carrying a certain property, and this property is the secret behind spontaneous human combustion.
Yep.
Look, the answer is right there. This booklet describes a kind of fire that can phase through dimensions, claiming it burns through worlds, leaving numerous scions of flame behind.
It's the phase flame.
There you go.
Of member number 29.
That's
Sir
what we were
Carl.
talking about. The phase
She
flame.
was an amazing genius. Intelligent, kind, and humble. However, she lived for a mere 29 days on the human calendar. Such a pity.
Oh.
The phase
Yikes.
flame shifted into a different phase as soon as it was created. When it returned to this phase, Sir Carl had already passed away. It then continued to shift through phases, making its capture impossible.
This booklet describes a kind of fire that can phase through dimensions, claiming the kindling of this unique flame must be the missing curio that Hurt has been searching for.
I see.
And Duke Inferno is evidently spawned from it.
Somebody was once able to glimpse the traces of the phase flame and obtained a wisp of its kindling. Herta kept it and lent it to Ron May for her research, but the kindling was lost in the process.
Oh.
If Ifrit is a scion of the phase flame, then the entire incident is now clear as day.
The kindling of this unique... I fear that this is the truth Adler discovered. Undoubtedly, the curio Herta asked to find was the phase flame.
Yep.
And Adler already discovered the relationship between spontaneous human combustion and the phase flame through the concept of energy life forms.
I see.
I fear that this is the truth Adler discovered.
So is it regarding the booklet? Yeah, there you go.
When Sherling said, Adler kept muttering about a phrase before he disappeared.
There you go.
I believe this word was actually phase. He saw member 29 Sir Carl's research topic in this booklet and verified his hypothesis. As a scion of the phase flame, Duke Inferno would naturally share similar capabilities. Full-on phase shifting may be a bit too ambitious for him, but teleportation, that's likely more his speed.
I see.
That is the truth of the spontaneous human combustion. The researchers didn't disappear. They were moved.
I see. Delineation ends.
We don't know where the victims went, but Duke Inferno's plan is now clear. And the sudden and consecutive disappearances provided the best environment for chaos to fester.
Yep.
Once the seed of unrest has sprouted, he will then send out an announcement for an imminent attack. It will push the crisis from the dark into the light, catalyzing it into new growth and bloom. The next step would be to ignite the spark. Look at those researchers who disappeared. What would happen if someone realized their similarities? I need say no more.
It's not just me, right? His head just went cut and the word spark. I think I remember seeing like this particular voice line, but in JP, because I remember someone said that it was very interesting. Or was it in Chinese? I think both in JP and Chinese or something like that, where when he tilted his head, he went, "Bang." Yeah, that's quite cool, I will say.
It was all a premeditated trap to stir up chaos on the space station.
Yep.
We're running out of time.
Indeed we are. Question mark, question mark. What on earth is this? The missing researchers are all opinion leaders on the space station's dark web. Holy moly, you know stuff that even the security department isn't aware of. Ahem. I just got it from the file from next door. It sounds far-fetched, but on the off chance that it's true, I smell a conspiracy. They staged the whole missing thing to get rid of dissenters. That's such a brilliant plot. Justice may come late, but it will be served. The management must step down. The management must step down. If that's really the case, doesn't it mean that this group chat is in grave danger? Huh? Yo.
This...
No, it isn't enough.
Yeah.
Indeed. It needs one more spark.
What do you mean?
If you limit your involvement to this, there's still room for excuses. If it were me, I wouldn't give you the chance.
Hey, yo.
Could it be?
Huh? What is it?
Oh, she's getting teleported.
Stay calm. Asta was merely teleported. Her life was not in danger.
Still though.
Based on first-hand experience, I have ascertained that Ifrit's flame is simply a splinter of the primordial phase flame, lacking any phase shiftability. Logic. Asta is still within the confines of the space station.
Okay, what do we do now?
That flame must still be somewhere inside the station. Find it, and we'll find a way to bring her back.
Okay.
A splinter, you say? The arrogance of the gifted is charming in its own way. Try then if you must.
It seems that Duke Inferno didn't deign to personally grace the space station. He merely cast infernal fire into our midst to wreak havoc among the researchers. When the fire fizzles out, his malevolent plans will vanish without a trace.
I will head to Herta's office and activate the folded space in the curio storage room. With some changes to its parameters, I can use it to block the fire's teleportation routes and seal it inside the station.
Go ahead.
Mr. Ratio, please go with Mr. Trailblazer and contain the fire.
Gotcha. Cool. The escaped infernal fire. Team must include Dr. Ratio. The infernal fire swallowed Asta right before your eyes, and you have no way of knowing whether she was safe. Saving her is a matter for later, however. You must capture the escaped infernal fire first. Team must include Dr. Ratio. Alright, quick ad. Quick setup. 1, 2, 3, 4. Confirm. Thank you. Yeah, I know, we're not
The infernal fire is also
going
a
along
form
with his
of energy life
playstyles.
form. The imaging device will pick up its trace. Follow it.
We can talk to Screwlum first.
I will head to Herta's office and activate the folded space in the curio storage room. With some changes to its parameters, I can use it to block the fire's teleportation routes and seal it inside the station. Mr. Ratio, please go with Mr. Trailblazer and contain the fire.
The infernal fire is also a form of energy life form. The imaging device will pick up its trace. Follow it.
Okay. I want to have a look at your kit. Basic attack, 100% of imaginary damage. Skill point. Intellectual Midwifery. Oh god. I like the name of that. Deals imaginary damage equal to 150% of Dr. Ratio's attack to a single target enemy. When Dr. Ratio uses his skill, for every debuff on the target, his crit rate increases by 2.5%, crit damage by 5%. This effect can stack up to 6 times. Inference. When skill is used to attack an enemy target, there is a 100% base chance to reduce the attack target's effect resistance by 10% for 2 turns. Ultimate. Deals imaginary damage equal to 240% of Dr. Ratio's attack to a single target enemy and applies Wise Man's Folly. When Dr. Ratio's allies attack a target afflicted with Wise Man's Folly, Dr. Ratio launches his talent's follow-up attack for 1 time against this target. Okay. Wise Man's Folly can be triggered for up to 2 times and only affects the most recent target of Dr. Ratio's ultimate. This trigger count resets after Dr. Ratio's ultimate is used. Technique. After using Technique, creates a special dimension that taunts nearby enemies lasting for 10 seconds. Oops. After entering the battles with enemies in the special dimension, there is a 100% base chance to reduce each single enemy target's speed by 15% for 2 turns. Only one dimension created by allies can exist at the same time. Talent. When using his skill, Dr. Ratio has a 40% chance of launching a follow-up attack against his target for 1 time, dealing imaginary damage equal to... oh wow, that's a lot. 270% of Dr. Ratio's attack. Damn. For each debuff the enemy has, the fixed chance increases by 20%. If the target enemy is defeated before the follow-up attack triggers, the follow-up attack will be directed at a single random enemy target instead. Interesting. When dealing damage to a target, there's 3 or more debuffs. For each debuff the target has, the damage dealt by Dr. Ratio to this target increases by 10% up to a maximum increase of 50%. Gotcha. Eidolons. Let's have a look at the Eidolons. Pride comes before fall. The maximum stackable count for the trace summation increases by 4. When a battle begins, immediately obtains 4 stacks of summation. Needs to unlock summation first. The divine is in the details. When his talent's follow-up attack hits a target, for every debuff the target has, additionally deals imaginary damage equal to 20% of Dr. Ratio's attack. This effect can be triggered for a maximum of 4 times during each follow-up attack. Increases ultimate and base attack. Sorry. When triggering the talent, additionally regenerates for 15 energy for Dr. Ratio. This would be skill and talent, and last one. Additionally increases the triggerable count for Wise Man's Folly by 1. Ooh, okay. The damage dealt by talent's follow-up attack increases by 50%. Okay, so Dr. Ratio is a fully follow-up target person. Gotcha. Oh, wow.
The way is awash with flames. It must have just teleported. Be careful. Get ready to dash into the fire.
Gotcha. Folded space. The folded space results from the spatial distortion during the spread of the infernal fire. Trying to pass through it may result in a drift in the spatial coordinates if you transported somewhere unexpected. The folded space that the space station uses to counter escaped curios. It can effectively cut off space to hinder standard travel. Gotcha. Look at Ratio. Touch the firewall. The spatial coordinates have
it's
changed.
still in the space station. Like Skrullum said, it cannot escape from here.
You look like a heliobus.
Do you know what to do with cornered prey? Hunt it to the death.
Hell yeah. Let's go. Look at you, fine sir. Oh, can't believe we're getting you for free. That saves my I was gonna say Primo Gems, but that's not what they're called. Stellar Jades. There you go. My bad. Warp. Where are we? Oh, it's you! Hello, lovely. And more cookie bots things.
The fire is dying. This place is strange.
Uh-huh.
It's still resisting. The fold in the space has shifted. I can deduce its escape route with a mere glance.
Okay. So, onwards. Touch the firewall. Yay, swarm. Why are you here? I should have used Welt, now that I think about it. Pew. Smack with the book. Hell yeah. Alright, we are going to go in 1 time speed for this. I want to hear his lines. God, this is so slow. Single target, 40%. Alright, we'll do this.
Never stop thinking.
God, that's so cool.
Maybe I can do this.
There's that vulnerability I see. Effect rest reduction. Oh, cool.
I sense a storm.
Let's do that. Ooh, yikes.
Time to go on the offensive.
Indeed, let's go. Ratio. Daddy ratio. 60%, 80%, 80%.
Test your knowledge.
Ooh.
Fail. Get out.
Nice. I like that. I like that a lot. Actually, wait, can the Norse things propagate? No, they can't. Okay, cool.
I wish not to use this.
Wait, it also has vulnerability. Oh, right. Because of it also has a vulnerability because of the other two. So ratio is actually good for fighting swarm. Interesting. Oh, and the 1 time it didn't trigger, it was then. Gotcha. Cool. Alright. Okay, I think I'm starting to get a hang of how to use his kit. Very interesting. Alright. We can only go this way, so let us head forward and see where we shall end up at. Hello. Eskadoosh. I should have put Welt. Ah, goddamn. That's fine. Prepare to fight. Alright, we are going to probably put you up on here.
Let's test your knowledge.
But I want to use your ult immediately.
0 points.
Ooh, nice. Holy crap, that's so cool. Use it on you.
Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood.
That is such a cool ult.
Maybe I can do this.
Look at that. Wait, okay, we attack you. 100%. Ratios follow up. Whew. Sexy.
0 points. Next.
God damn. God damn.
Indestructible.
God, ratio is so cool.
Never stop thinking.
I love it when it's a more than 50% chance.
Fail.
Good stuff. That's fine. Alright. I think I've heard enough voice lines. We're just gonna speed everything up now. I wanna see his 2 times speed voice lines as well. Alright. More of the bugs to fight. Buggy, buggy, bug. Sure, let's do
For the
this.
theater of the mediocre.
Ooh, yikes. Alright. Gonna smack you immediately. So they do attack the new one. So that's cool.
Answer me.
I can do this.
Yes, I'm setting up statues.
I sent a storm.
Kaboom.
Mediocre.
Mediocre. So cool. Sexy all power ratio indeed. I am captivated by this man. Absolutely captivated. Look at that. It's so cool. Goddamn. Alright, continuing on. Where are we headed towards now? Why does Imaginary have so many hot men? Oh, hello. You're here now.
Why? This has nothing to do with you.
Mm-hmm.
The flame is getting weaker. Duke Inferno can't maintain it anymore.
Alright. Good point. How the hell do we get there? Oh, there's more things. Okay, I think the bottom corridor unlocked, if not the top one. Okay, it's the top one. Gotcha. Oh. Ratio. Can I set one more up here? Oh, it just sets up a different one. Okay, I thought it would set up one differently. My badge.
Your answers? Answer me.
Holy crap, one hit kill? Just like that? Actually OP.
Knowledge, measure of truth, and falsehood.
Sheesh.
0 points.
God, he deals such good damage. What the heck? God damn. Actually, pretty dope though. Okay. So essentially, if you're playing with Ratio, you want him for his follow-up. Because his follow-up is actually pretty goddamn dope. Oh boy. This is pick and choose, isn't it? Alright, we'll pick left now. If it brings us back, then we'll go right, I guess. Oh, if I just ended up back at the start. Oh, there you are.
What is your goal?
Peace and prosperity.
Seems like this chase is about to end.
Indeed. Capture the escaped infernal fire. I'm saying all the wrong words now. Goddamn. Control panel. Thank you. Do we know who's Ratio's voice or anything? Oh no, we can't see it. Never mind. Never mind. Alright. Choose things. Wait, where are you? A hit. Pew. Alright.
I'm asking questions.
Yes, you are, Daddy. Yes, you are.
I can do this.
That was
Lance at
fast.
the ready.
My bad. No propagation. Damn it. Yeah, that's fine.
Your answers? Answer me.
Not a scratch.
Interesting. Alright, we're good with that. Good to know. Good to see it. Good to see my favorite Dr. Ratio. Ugh. Thank you for that. One more.
For the theater of the mediocre.
Let's go. I definitely need to drink more water later. Goddamn.
I'm asking questions.
Indeed you are.
Test.
Oh, Grace.
I can do this.
SAS per Kibbe. Knowledge, the measure of truth, and falsehood. Got them. 0 points.
Alright, defend. I wanna see you attack. 100% certainty. No, doesn't see that follow up. God damn it. Alright. Alright. Continuing on. Never mind.
It's over.
Ignorant fools blindly chasing the firelight, not knowing that the blessings of destruction already lie at their feet. It is little wonder that even the descent of the Savior's Legion was unable to cleanse this place. I will acknowledge my brashness. For now.
For now.
Next time, expect no intermediaries. I will come to personally offer you the demise of your sins with infernal fire.
Sure you will.
A small fragment of consciousness in there is gone. Duke Inferno has discarded this fire. Oh? No. Hold on.
Oh? What is happening now? Oh boy. Oh boy. There you go. He summoned practically everything.
Ah, the banal theatrics of stalling. Let's not. Shall we?
Let's not indeed.
I sent a storm.
Today I realized Ho-Ho can offer a speed boost. Yeah. I realized that a bit too late.
It's time.
Oh, will this me? Attack me more, will you? Ah, crap. Damn it. Bad idea.
Your answers? Answer me. 0 points.
Oof. He throws the chalk hard.
The strength.
Very hard indeed. That's bad.
Lance at the ready.
I sent a storm.
That should do with that.
So this is the extent of miscreants materializing from the Inferno. Seems like Dr. Primitive wasn't wrong. SAS Percipi. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Just out of curiosity, what does that do to someone that's... Okay, so other people have to attack it. Let's see. Wise Man's Folly. After a target of Wise Man's Folly is attacked by Dr. Ratio's teammates, he immediately launches a follow-up attack once against this target, but it can be only triggered twice. I see, okay. So that Eidolon would really help then. Okay, no, enough.
World cleansing dragon.
Cogito ergo sum.
The times are changed.
Ah no, just 2 would do. Thank you. Last one.
Fire is weakening. It's preparing to flee. You, keep your eye out for Lady Asta's whereabouts.
Gotcha.
I'm scared.
Stay put.
Effectiveness reduction. Very interesting.
Give me strength.
Not a scratch.
Awaken, dormant. World cleansing dragon. Heaven surge. Rise.
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
One down.
So devils, I'll crush them all.
Attack boost. Minor one. No worries about that. Pew.
I'm asking questions.
Let's go.
0 points.
Nice. Nice catch. Oh boy. And you've flown that way. Challenge completed. Cool.
Good work. You did very well.
Yup. How was Asta?
Rest assured, Asta only had a fright. She is recovering in the clinic. While you were chasing the enemy, the security department also found the missing researchers. Affirmation. They are all safe and sound.
How did you find them?
It was all thanks to Adler.
Nice. Okay.
They fell
My
into
respect
a
for this
spatial
kid is
curio
increasing.
and could not leave until the Department of Ecology's most knowledgeable curio expert solved it from within.
Ah, of
Many
course.
of them were shaken by their experience when Arlen found them, but they are otherwise fine.
Is this the end?
Yes, it is over.
Why do I feel like you didn't do much?
This business is over, and I believe the space station will be able to deal with any internal aftershocks.
Not us calling
In Herta's stead,
Screwlum
I
a
thank you for
slacker.
your
God
efforts,
damn
sir.
it.
But there is one mystery that remains unsolved.
And what would that be?
And that is something I must deal with myself.
Okay then. Another group chat. Have you heard? Lead research Asta was attacked too. That Duke Inferno. Dubious, conniving. Psyops on the masses have always been the most terrifying kind of attack. Indeed. It seems the Annihilation Gang isn't just about mindless violence, as the rumor suggests. If the lead researcher wasn't rescued at the end, we'd all be in deep, deep trouble. Not necessarily. Maybe she's the one who orchestrated it all, masterminding this elaborate ruse by deliberately harming herself to earn some sympathy points. That line of thoughts do have some merit. Enough already. This is ridiculous. Is that really worth it? All that hassle just to palliate a few keyboard warriors? True that. Speaking of which, where's that very first rabble-rouser, Rich Know-It-All? Oh right, he was real righteous sounding when he invited me into the group. Let me see. That guy left the group without making any noise. Oh, that's where you appeared. That's where you disappeared too. Hello, little flame. What are you getting sucked back up to? Oh, Ratio.
I've been waiting.
Screw them and Ratio.
Fallout from this incident remains. Surely you have plenty of pressing matters to attend to. Or is the safety of the space station beneath your concern?
Answer. That is exactly why I came. After all, the principal figure in this whole affair is right here.
Oh?
When did you start to doubt me?
When one is immersed in academic research, skepticism comes far more naturally than belief.
Mm-hmm.
I've had the same bad habit as you since the beginning, Mr. Ratio.
I must say, I'm quite honored, Mr. Screwlum. But do explain, why opt for silent wisdom when you already had the pieces of the puzzle?
I'm confused.
For curiosity's sake. Affirmation. I made the same decision as you. To accompany and observe.
Uh-huh.
Oh. And when did you become convinced?
Objectively speaking, aside from some minor spiritual trauma, no researchers were hurt in this attack, which never aligned with the Annihilation Gang's modus operandi.
No, Ratio was behind all of this?
Logic? A third party saved them.
Oh. Never mind. Oh?
Had I not fortuitously acquired a spark of the phase flame and intervened in Duke Inferno's teleportation, those people would already be space waste, floating past the windows here.
Huh.
You are more candid than I calculated.
But still behaving within your calculations, no?
Hmm.
One last question, Screwlum. Genius though you are, can you deduce why I did this?
Yes, that is the most important part.
I cannot be sure and can only hypothesize. Helping the weak hints at the merciful instinct of a medical doctor, but maintaining a cool, detached observation reveals the strictness of a scholar. And pulling the strings from behind the curtain is akin to laying down the gauntlet to a genius.
Mm-hmm.
The ruler of planet Screwlum is indeed well versed in the human mind. It's a pity you're as much in the ivory tower as other geniuses. You still got one thing wrong.
Huh.
To stand aside and observe is the best treatment one can give. There is a disease called foolishness that is harder to cure than any ailment.
Uh-huh.
The path of erudition has neither reason nor logic. While geniuses wander among the stars, the ordinary can't even trace their footsteps. Those less gifted have no choice but to walk alone, enduring a lifetime of tumbles and triumphs. But even a life marked by failure is a life worth living. It is only in moments of solitude and despair, when help is absent, that fools grasp how to pick themselves up.
Mm-hmm.
I have a fastidious nature. I cannot stand fools, idiots, or imbeciles. Seeing them fills me with dread. Regrettably, this space station is just like the Intelligentsia Guild, devoid of geniuses and filled with mediocrity.
Mm-hmm.
You wish to uproot the researchers' blind worship of geniuses.
I am only laying out my questions. As for the answers, they'll find them themselves.
I see.
Pursuit tinged with negativity is still pursuit, and it is capable of leading us to the right conclusion. For the masses of the mediocre to reach a level of awareness, this is a necessary rite of passage.
I see.
You are indeed more like a medical doctor than a scholar.
Good intentions.
As for the spark I leave behind,
I believe Asta will deal with it properly.
it is also a lesson I left for her. With that, I take my leave. I look forward to future encounters with such brilliant minds. Let's hope they're as memorable as those we had today.
I'm still a bit lost, not gonna lie. This is way too big brain for me.
A farce full of trivial concerns. Ultimately, they're just mediocre minds.
Damn. And of course, his music. Mundane troubles complete. Crown of the mundane and divine. Dr. Ratio has now become a visitor to the Express. You might come across him when you return to the Express. Nice. What's that achievement that we just got? Hold on. Divine Verso Mundane Recto. Resolve the new crisis on the Herder space station. Finish the Trailblaze Continuance, Crown of the Mundane and Divine. Nice. Now, messages. Herder and seemed to sense something. I've heard about what you did. Nice work. How's Asta doing? She's got back to work. I mean her safety. I mean, she's safe if she can get back to work. I guess. What's there to worry about when I'm around? That's exactly why I'm worried. True. It's a shame that we haven't found the face flame yet. Forget it. I'll think of it as Ron May owing me a favor. It's worth a lot more. That's it then. Also, I'm thankful to Mr. Ratio. Who's that? Eh? Eh? Oh boy. Well. My throat. Well, seeing as it's no longer on the map here, this is the end of the new Trailblaze Continuance series. This has been Quest 2 of Quest 2, Part 2 out of 2, regarding the new Trailblaze Continuance titled Mundane Problems, involving Ratio, Screwlum, Aster, Arlen, Adler. My respect for Adler has gone up, I will say. We'll see how I treat him in the future. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Really looking forward to seeing what else there will be in the future. Of course, when version 2.0 comes out with Penacony. Seems like we'll be meeting Dr. Ratio there as well, so I think that would be really fun. You know, that'd be quite fun to see. And yeah, I believe as of time of upload for this part of the Trailblaze Continuance, Dr. Ratio is already out, so yeah, please remember to claim him in the mail if you guys haven't already. For those of you guys that are watching stream, you know, he will be coming when his warp event happens, which should be in another 2 weeks or so. Oh, I stand corrected. In a week or so. So yeah. Till then, I'll see you guys in the next video. So yeah, just keep a lookout for that. And I will see you guys in the next one. So yeah. Till then, have a nice day ahead. Follow me on Twitch to catch all of these live, because you know, I do stream these live and you get to interact with me in chat too, so I think that's pretty cool. It'd be nice to see you guys there as well. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one.